that John Cena would be working at a pay-per-view that would be up and coming. So the only time we really had the opportunity to see CM Punk and John Cena, mix it up inside of the ring would be in a match that would be, a build to a pay-per-view. Never before have we seen these two work in a program together, which arises the question and brings forth doubt in a lot of people's minds because, we've seen CM Punk work programs with Edge. We've seen CM Punk work programs with JBL in the past. I'll even go back as far as that, back when he was the World Heavyweight Champion. And I'll tell you, the programs that he worked in the past were not as effective. And that brings about the question and wonder in a lot of people's mind, is CM Punk going to be able to work a program with John Cena? That is a question that I am wondering. I really don't think that the program is going to be effective because of the work of CM Punk in the storyline. If anything, the individual who's going to carry things for this program is definitely John Cena. John Cena has brought the best out of a lot of WWE's top talents. We've seen him bring the best out of people like The Undertaker, like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Randy Orton in the past. So definitely it's going to be up to him whether or not we see the best brought out of CM Punk in this storyline. And the reason I say this is because this is the first time we've seen them actually work in a program against one another. CM Punk definitely has some ring rust following some absence from being inside of the ring. As I said, the last time we saw CM Punk in the ring was when he was part of the Straight Edge Society on SmackDown, which really didn't get over all that well. Really all the Straight Edge Society did was, do foolishness from week to week and work programs with Rey Mysterio and help CM Punk, in the program that he worked with Rey Mysterio in the mid part of 2009, and he did some work there with the Big Show as well. The Straight Edge Society really did a lot of things that really weren't of interest to a whole lot of fans. Like, I highly doubt that, fans were interested in seeing who CM Punk was going to shave the head of next from week to week. The whole Straight Edge Society gimmick was just boring to me. It wasn't really effective, and I'm really happy that WWE made the decision to end that gimmick and give CM Punk somewhat of a different style, a different approach, because I think that's what CM Punk needs. Now, as far as his commentary ability went on, shows of NXT, episodes of NXT and Monday Night Raw, I thought it was interesting to see that from week to week because this was the first time that we had seen, CM Punk take on a role like anything like this. We've never actually seen him do commentary before, and I know heading into, editions of Raw or NXT, you were skeptical of CM Punk's, commentary ability, but, from the first time I heard CM Punk doing commentary, especially on the Monday Night Raw side of things, I was really, really impressed by CM Punk's commentary ability because I never thought for one he'd be able to do something like that. I mean, on Raw especially, you're accustomed to, people like Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole and even back as far as Jonathan Coachman doing commentary, and you're used to these voices. You're used to hearing these voices on the head program, the flagship show of WWE. Then you take someone like CM Punk, who's never done commentary before in his life, known for his work in Ring of Honor and work inside the ring for brands of ECW for WWE and SmackDown and Raw. He's virtually worked on every show, and he's never done anything like this, and it's unbelievable, how well he picks up the ball and starts bouncing with it in his court. And, I'm a little bit disappointed that WWE really didn't keep him as part of the commentary team longer. I think that he needed to be, doing commentary longer. They could have prolonged his return a little bit longer and, had him doing the commentary role a little bit longer for fans to get used to. I enjoyed CM Punk's commentary. It was comical. It was a bit, laid back. He was one of those commentaries that were more laid back, if not anything. And his commentary was easy for me to get used to. Now, I don't know about a whole lot of other fans and how they feel about CM Punk's commentary, but definitely his commentating abilities were better than Mike Adamle. I'd rather listen to CM Punk's commentary than Mike Adamle. There are some people, that create magic when they put on that headset, and definitely some of those people that fall into that category are John Bradshaw Layfield, Mick Foley, who did a short amount of commentary for a short amount of time there on SmackDown back in 2008, from April of 2008 right up until I believe it was August of 2008. That he did commentary for SmackDown. He really did a wonderful job doing that. Jerry Lawler is definitely one of those guys who I alluded to in a previous audio commentary, which you've probably heard here on HEW Entertainment Variety Radio back in our archives. That really can create magic when they put on the headsets. Jerry Lawler has been doing commentary ever since, '94. And I think that, their ability to create commentary that's easy to get into for a lot of fans is absolutely unbelievable. So anytime you can take someone like CM Punk, who's never done commentary before, and give him the opportunity to do it and just try it out, more power to the creative team. And whoever made the decision to, make CM Punk a commentator for Raw, you definitely showed that you had a lot of faith in his ability to do commentary, and my hat's off to you for that. But I'm a little bit disappointed that we really didn't get the opportunity to hear more of CM Punk's commentary, because it was so entertaining. He'd be just sitting there, calling a match, doing such a great job, calling the holds and the maneuvers and explaining the storyline. Then all of a sudden he'd turn around and tell one of the commentators, just to shut up. Nobody cared about what you were saying or anything like that. That was entertaining to me. He could call a match, make the match sound interesting, and then still provide a bit of comical relief, which is something that very few people are able to do. Like Jerry Lawler was one of those few guys that could do that in his